Kathryn DeSinaasappeelen, your beer mistress, and this week we're trying this beer. PoppoLou Belgian Northern Sea beer, and I saw Northern Sea and just the red and the swirliness of it reminded me of the sea. I like the artwork. It's simplistic, but there's so much meaning that can be inferred by the simplicity of it. I like it. Also, I like dark colors. I'm gonna open this up. First, this is the bottle cap. It is incredibly boring and there's a date on it. I mean, yay for that. Now, the sad thing about this beer is that it's a blonde. I'm not a fan of blondes. Based on my research on it, it's supposed to have a really salty taste. I also don't like saltiness from my beers. You guys know I like my bitter flavors, but we're not gonna hate on it right away because it has a beautiful artwork. Here's the color. It is incredibly hazy. This definitely is unfiltered. There's just so much stuff floating around in there that gives me some hope, because I found I enjoy unfiltered beers. There's something about the unfiltered parts that I think give a beer more taste. That's just my personal preference. You know, you have to go out and try beer and discover what you like. Don't just take my word or anybody's word for it. Let's smell this. Ooh, this has a very refreshing... I hate to compare it to this because the last beer that I said smelled like this, it tasted like it, but it has almost a soap potpourri smell to it. Maybe that just means it's gonna be sweet. I don't know. Let's try it. Resultat. You know, I don't think this is bad. I just feel like for my palate, there's way too much going on with this beer. It's salty, it's sour, it's sweet, it's bitter, and it's not, the taste of it isn't coming off in waves. It's just assaulting my tongue all at once, and my tongue's like, what taste is it? And right now, the taste that's lingering over my tongue is just a sour taste. And it's not a lambic sour, it's that blonde, funky sour. I do like that sour taste, which is surprising because it's the blonde, funky taste, and I normally don't like the funky taste, but I think it's because it's unfiltered that I'm feeling the funky taste a tad bit more than what I normally would, but there's just so many flavors going on. It's a bit overwhelming to my palate. I mean, let's try some more. I feel like it's almost too complex. I personally am not a big fan of blondes, and I would put this in a passable blonde. You should probably try it even if you don't like blondes type category. But at the same time, it would be at the very end of my list because I think there are blondes out there that taste better than this. I think it's that end taste. I like it. It's just there's something about it that isn't vibing with me, and I can't put my finger on it, which is why I feel like I'm probably projecting more negativity onto this beer because I can't figure out what it is that I don't like about it. But also, I don't like to say, you shouldn't try this beer because I didn't like it. No, everybody should go out and try all the beers and figure out what they don't like. For no other reason than it's fun. And seriously, that is the truth, because now I can say that I don't like blonde beers that have overcomplicated taste. And now that I'm drinking more of this, those bitter and salty notes have just disappeared, and I'm just left with that sour, sweet, weird taste that's in my mouth. And it's sad because as much as I was complaining about the saltiness and how I don't like that in blondes, the saltiness did add something to it. I think that just sour note is a bit too overpowering. I'm not remembering if I said this or not, but just in case I didn't, this comes in at 6% ABV. That's pretty normal for a blonde, but it feels a lot lighter than that because I'm not feeling tipsy. It's not hitting my stomach. It probably should because I haven't eaten anything yet, so it's pretty empty in my stomach, and it doesn't feel like it's going to my head. that sour taste, man, like, ugh. I feel bad because this beer did not grow on me. In fact, the more I would drink it, I don't like saying bad things about the beer, but like those last couple sips did not taste good. I'm gonna have to like go and eat something because the taste that's in my mouth is not a very pleasant taste. And that's not an enjoyable beer experience, in my opinion. Probably what I get for choosing a beer that didn't have a pretty bottle cap. I don't know. If you've had this beer, I'd love to know your opinions of it in the description below. Otherwise, that's what I have for you guys this week. If you enjoyed this video and like to see me try other Belgian beers. What the heck, bird? I've tried a lot of them, so be sure to check out my Beer Mistress playlist. If you're new here, hey, I'm Kathryn. Hit that subscribe button. We can be friends. Or if you just can't get enough of me, be sure to check the description. You might have to hit the show more option, and you can find links to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all my social media. And I will see you guys in the next video. Tot ziens, my appelziens.